Okay. Is it Miss or Mrs. Ocean?
Miss.
Miss Ocean, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
I need more money each month to pay for, his activities and food and clothing, his expenses as he's getting older.
Whose activities?
Kevin's, our son.
Kevin? Okay, how old is Kevin?
He's 14.
14, okay. And you need more money. He's not giving you enough money?
No, he pays for tuition and health care, but,
Wait a minute. He pays for tuition? If I remember correctly about tuition, it's kind of expensive. It's not anything that's cheap. So how much is he paying in tuition?
Before we break down this intense courtroom battle, pause for 1 second. If you enjoy real courtroom drama explained clearly, hit subscribe right now. Like this video so it reaches more people who love legal stories, and share it with someone who always says, courts are wild. This channel doesn't just show arguments. It explains the power plays, the legal traps, and the moments where one sentence changes everything. Every case you see here is broken down like a documentary, not noise, not filler. Subscribe, like, and share, because this case proves how fast more help can turn into a legal reality check.
$395 a month.
$395 a month, and you say he pays what else?
For health care.
Health care? How much is health care?
It's $185 a month.
$185 plus $395. Okay, is there anything else you want me to know? What type of activities?
Well, he's joined the football team.
Football.
And then he plays guitar.
Guitar. Okay, and has he enrolled in those activities yet, or?
Yes.
Okay, and you're paying for those?
Yes.
And you want him to pay for them?
This case opens with a calm but loaded request. Miss Ocean steps forward asking the court for more money for her 14-year-old son, Kevin. She explains that as he's getting older, expenses are rising. Activities, food, clothing, life. On the surface, it sounds reasonable, but the judge doesn't let the narrative stay vague. Questions come fast. Who pays what? Tuition? Health care? Suddenly, the picture sharpens. The father isn't absent. He's already covering major costs, and in court, details matter more than emotions. This is where many parents misjudge how child support actually works.
At least help, yes.
Okay, so there isn't anything else you want to tell me before I move to him?
No.
All right. Sir?
Yes.
You pay $395 in tuition.
That's correct.
And is it $185 in health insurance? Because what I see $85 in health insurance.
It's $185.
It's $185, okay. And then what else?
There's guitar lessons, clothes. Whenever he stays with me, I pay for, all his activities and everything else too. So it starts to add up.
The numbers start hitting the table. Tuition alone is $395 every month. Health insurance is claimed to be $185. The judge pauses, recalculates, and digs deeper. Kevin is playing football. He's learning guitar. These aren't minor hobbies. They're structured, ongoing expenses. Miss Ocean confirms she's paying for these and wants the father to help more. The tension rises because the request isn't about survival. It's about lifestyle costs. And courts treat those very differently. This moment exposes a common misunderstanding. Not every expense automatically becomes shared responsibility.
Okay.
As you can imagine.
And she wants you to pay for more than that?
That's correct.
I'm not understanding this, ma'am. The way that child support works is supposed to pay a certain percentage for the child, not for you to just get all scot-free and have him paying for everything. That's not how this works.
I understand, but as he's getting older, his expenses are getting more.
And I understand that. And what do you do for a living?
I'm an administrative assistant.
So you make money too, right?
Yes.
So it naturally follows that you should be covering some of these expenses as well, correct?
Yes.
All right, so I'm not going to have him be responsible for each one of those things individually because he's doing a lot already. And
Now the spotlight shifts to the father. He confirms the tuition payments. He confirms the health insurance. He adds something important. When Kevin stays with him, he pays for clothes, activities, and daily needs, too. The judge listens, then steps in hard. Child support isn't a blank check. It's a percentage-based obligation, not a demand to cover every single cost. The judge acknowledges that kids get more expensive with age, but also reminds the court that both parents are financially responsible. This is the moment the balance of the case begins to tilt.
Sir, where do you work?
I'm a pool cleaner.
Pool clean. How much do you make a year doing that?
About $45,000.
All right. Yeah, that's not how this works. I mean, did a friend of yours tell you that you can come in here and get him to, run him through the slammer and have him pay everything? Did somebody tell you that?
No, ma'am.
Okay, well, were you thinking that on your own?
I just wanted more help paying for this.
All right, so I'm gonna need you to go ahead and pay for some of this on your own because I'm not going to make him responsible for everything. What I have here, sir, I'm not sure if your employer made a mistake on your documentation, but what you provided to the court for medical insurance, I have $85 now.
The judge asks the questions many people fear. What do you do for a living? The mother works as an administrative assistant. Yes, she earns money too. Then the father, a pool cleaner making about $45,000 a year. The judge doesn't sugarcoat it. No one gets dragged into court to be forced into paying everything. That's not the law. The courtroom energy shifts from sympathy to structure. The judge makes it clear. Wanting more help doesn't override legal limits. Responsibility is shared, not transferred entirely to one parent.
185. So I only can give you credit for what's in front of me. If that's an error, you can come back at any time and, get that fixed. But I have to go with what's in front of me. So based on $45,000 a year, I have your gross at $3,600. I have your net at $2,948.13, which would bring your child support amount to $589.63. However, considering that you do pay a lot for this child already, the Texas Family Code allows me to consider factors to deviate from what your child support amount should be.
Paperwork becomes the turning point. The court documents show $85 for health insurance, not $185. The judge is blunt. The court only credits what's officially in front of it. Errors can be fixed later, but not today. Based on income, the calculated child support should be $589.63. That number hangs heavy. But then comes a critical twist. Texas Family Code allows deviations when a parent already covers significant expenses. This isn't about punishment, it's about fairness under the law. And this is where the judge's discretion changes everything.
One of those factors being child care expenses. So what I'm going to do, instead of making you pay that $589.63, I'm going to make your child support $395 just to ensure that the child's tuition is covered every month. So that's your education. Your child's education is very important. So your child support is going to be based on that. So $395 a month.
So you're raising my child support?
No, your child support is going down. So it
Oh, okay.
it's
I'm not good at math.
Yeah, no problem.
I was told there would be no math during
well,
this session. So.
And that's one, I thought that it would be the same thing when I went to law school. Somebody lied to me. I still have to do math.
Instead of increasing support, the judge lowers it. Child support is set at $395, the exact tuition cost, ensuring Kevin's education stays protected. The father still covers health insurance. Extra activities like football and guitar become optional contributions, not forced ones. The judge even jokes about still having to do math after law school, easing the tension. But the message is serious. Child support goes down, not up. This is the shock moment. Many come to court expecting more money and leave realizing the law doesn't work on feelings. It works on facts.
So instead of $589.63, your child support is going to be the $395 a month for the tuition that you would pay. And you, of course, would have to keep covering the health insurance. And if you choose to pay for football and guitar, that's up to you. But ma'am, you need to be responsible for something. So Does anybody have any questions?
No, ma'am.
Any questions?
No, I appreciate it though.
No problem. Well, you know, you don't even have to thank me. You can thank the legislator because they give us the option to do this for people. It's just the right thing to do. If there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
The ruling is final. The judge reminds the mother that she must also contribute. Support is about balance, not blame. With no further questions, the case closes cleanly. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure you're subscribed for more courtroom documentaries like this. Drop a like, leave a comment, and tell us which moment surprised you most. New cases drop regularly, explained without fluff. And if you're a brand looking to sponsor or collaborate, you can contact us directly at arhabshahid8@gmail.com. Until next time, court is adjourned. YouTube video title: Mother demands more child support. Judge lowers it after shocking financial breakdown.